Hello friends, my name is Emile and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic. This time take a look at the 1999 Mitsubishi 3000GT LM edition. This car was requested by Thunder, and this one could be a rather interesting one. It has pretty decent stats: 4-wheel drive, 689 horsepower, 1300 kilograms of weight, which is quite a lot, but it does have a hell of a lot of torque. Stats wise, it's pretty comparable actually to another car we had round, the R34JGCC car. That had a similar amount of power. I believe it weighed quite a bit less. But they are similar sort of cars. Pretty good looking car, the 3000GT LM edition. I really am a fan of it. I love this colour. You might recognise this car. I used it in the Let's Play. I used it for the Rome Endurance. Don't worry, I did do some tuning in that episode. Apparently I put the downforce up, but I have reverted it now. I even got someone to go on the game for me and just check the downforce figures and make sure they were exactly correct. Thank you, LLC. Anyways, it is going to have 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track to set the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is a Suzuki called Spike Peak Edition. That's at a time of 28.209. This car is unlikely to beat that. However, the JGTC Skyline that I mentioned, I believe that was a 30.270. So, yeah, the 3000 GT could potentially go toe-to-toe with that. I think that's this car's biggest comparison. Driving wise, I've driven this car before. I remember it being very understeery. It seems to... It's very It's not quite as mental as the R34, which is actually a good thing. I should point out for this sort of track, because, yeah, you don't want mental... Okay, it's beating the R34 already. What the hell's going on? Yeah, you don't want mental all the time around this track, but... it's usually the cars that are a little bit more consistent do well, so I was kind of hoping that the slightly more subdued nature of the 3000 GT would serve it well, and apparently it is doing. A bit of a crap second, or that sort of weird corner there. Yeah, we'll get a better lap next time around. Voice crack for some reason. Okay, maybe that was... Oh wait, no. Yeah, it very much stands a chance of going into the under 30 club. It really does. In fact, it's a second quicker up there than it was. That is a bit of a nasty corner cut, although to be fair I did smack the wall as well, so it doesn't really matter. Trying to come around the final corner, do it a little bit cleanly. 28.765. Well then. That's, okay, what's going on with these LM edition cars? I mean, seriously, the Audi TT that we had, like in the last recording session, that did phenomenally well as well, so apparently these Gran Turismo LM edition cars are just destined to do well around here. 28.665 on that lap. This, if I got everything exactly correct, hypothetically, could this beat the Cultus? I would like to think not, but honestly, it does feel like it's just a little bit too difficult to drive, though. The Cultus, you know, I think this and the Cultus pretty evenly matched, to be honest with you, around this course. The problem is, the Cultus just has more power and more sort of ability to make up for its mistakes. This doesn't, and you can easily make a mistake in this car like that. Well, that kills all hopes of that, unfortunately, but I don't think it's a particularly bad thing. A 28.665. Yeah, this car's just ridiculously hard to control on here. Similar to the R34, although to be fair, this is a bit more tame than that car was. It's not as good as the TTLM, if you ask me personally, driving-wise, although I'd much rather have this because it's 3000 GT. Either way, though, I mean, 28.665, that is damn close. These LM edition cars, I mean, this one's one of the ones that is the least likely to get up there. You know, once we start getting onto LM edition cars like the Del Sol and so on, the Pikes Peak edition cars could be in trouble, and the lap time's sort of all over the place as well. It could go quicker. I genuinely think if you gave this car enough time and knew it well enough, it could beat the Cultus, although in my hands, not quite. It's just a little bit too inconsistent and weird feeling, but either way, let's go see where it places on our leaderboard. Onto the leaderboard then, and the Mitsubishi 3000GT LM Edition does very well indeed. Goes in second place with a 28.665, beating out the Audi TT LM Edition. Impreza Coupe, it is a long, long way away from anything else that isn't in that top 3. Really very good time from those LM Editions, and I'm looking forward to taking some more around. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Hot Lap Classic. If you have cars you'd like to request for the series, you can do so in the comment section and go to the description for a full request list form. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, farewell.